The Los Angeles Dodgers signing a big-name players like Will Smith being a cuck. It's almost numbing at this point, although it doesn't stop people from getting riled up about it. And they did it again, although this time it's a lot different than signing Shohei Ohtani, Yoshinobu Yamamoto, Blake Snell, guys like that. And I feel like it shouldn't get the same reaction from the same people who reacted the way they did about signings like those guys. This just feels more right, more meant to be, more inevitable. It felt that way for a while, even though it took so long, but it's finally been done. The Dodgers bring back one of the most important players of the championship season they just had. Really quick, as always, if you're part of the 59% of viewers not subscribed yet, go ahead and hit that button if you enjoy the videos, as Teoscar Hernandez fit right in with the Dodgers day one. Although Teoscar's the kind of guy who'd seem to fit in anywhere. Unless some story comes out about him kicking babies and dogs, there's really nothing to hate about the guy. He seems fun, always has a smile on his face, but also takes himself serious enough to go out and be one of the best, most consistent hitters in all of baseball for going on 8 years now. But specifically with the Dodgers, Teoscar fit immediately right in. Bringing his sunflower seed home run celebration, he started teaching Shohei Spanish while Shohei taught him Japanese. I mean, it doesn't get much more wholesome than that. And I've said this before, the Dodgers, despite all the years of winning seasons, 12 straight years of division wins dominating baseball, one thing they didn't have over those years was a Dominican star. People brought up Yasiel Puig, acknowledging that he isn't Dominican, but that he was that spark plug, and okay, fair, I'll say that's a good take, but other than him and after him, they never seemed to have another version of that, and they definitely didn't have one who was Dominican. They bring on Teoscar Hernandez for a year and they win it all. First full season championship win since 1988.
Coincidence? I think not!
Obviously, it took a lot more than just Teoscar Hernandez to win it all, but he was undeniably a big piece to it all. Not only because he was great on the field, but he added an extra edge to the team that everyone loved. Every player, every fan. Teoscar loved LA so much. He even cried during his little speech to the fans at the World Series parade. I mean, it was a perfect scenario, really. It couldn't have worked out any better, and I've mostly thought he was bound to end up back in LA. Although I'll admit there was one moment where it did seem unlikely to me, and maybe it was. It was when they brought in Michael Conforto. Seemed like a pivot to not keeping Teoscar. But that was almost 3 weeks ago, and he still hadn't signed with another team, now to this point. And then it started to feel the way it did before. That Teoscar staying in LA was inevitable. Every report in the world repeatedly said he wanted to stay, and I mean, duh, why wouldn't he? But that was clear. The Dodgers were who he preferred most, anyone else would be secondary, so it was just a matter of when, not if, and that when is now. He and the Dodgers finally agreed to a deal, bringing Teoscar back to the defending champs for 3 years, $66 million. That includes a 4th-year option for $15 million, but here's where people are going to freak out. A little more than $23 million of this money will be deferred. Saying that word around a baseball fan now is like saying Voldemort at Hogwarts. You get the same exact reaction. But also, this shouldn't get people as crazy, like I said, considering it's not a brand new player. They're bringing back someone they already had, but I get it. The Dodgers are the ultimate powerhouse and only seem to be getting richer, but it's the same thing I always say for the people that hate it. I understand that you don't like it, but what, are the Dodgers just supposed to not get the players they want because fans of other teams won't be happy? Also, good for Teoscar. I'm happy for him. He wasn't able to get the multi-year deal he was looking for last year, so he had to settle for a 1-year deal with the Dodgers, something his agent was criticized for. Teoscar's stock at the time wasn't as high, coming off a down year in Seattle, but he went out with just a 1-year contract and promptly put up the best season of his career, and now he gets the multi-year deal he was looking for before. He bet on himself and won, but also ended up back where he wanted to most, which was bound to happen. Teoscar belongs in Los Angeles, and I, at least for one, am happy to see he and Shohei's bromance continue, and I think I could speak for all Dodgers fans that they're happy he's back too. Let me know your thoughts, and thank you for watching.